they are then taken to Dire Maul to fight. Dire Maul is this old night elven city from before the War of the Ancients, and at this point it is just ruins, but it is been overtaken by ogres, and this is who live here and run these fighting pits for the most part. They are kind of laughed at by some of these other people because Rhaegar's previous champion was an orc, so nobody really gives their team a chance. But during these first little trials, Brawl crushes a centaur, and Valeera fights a fucking quillboar, which I'm like, a quillboar? Really? The level 6 dudes that we face in Duro, that's who she had to fight? Okay.
There's some hard ones in RFD and RFK.
I guess that is a fair point. And Varian fights a troll. And the troll's like, I'm gonna kill you easy. And Varian just kind of throws one of these 2 swords that he has at him, and it goes straight through his throat. And before too long, they are in the championship round in the Dire Maul arena. And this time it's going to be all 3 of them fighting against the previous champions, which is a trio of massive ogres. Brawl, who I mentioned is actually a druid, turns into one of his bear forms, and he mauls one of them pretty good. But Valeera she goes on to do cooler stuff, but right now she kind of just gets slapped around a lot.
Is she a rogue? What is she?
She is a rogue, but it is also stated that she, even for a blood elf, is super young. They call her a child for a lot of this. And she's like, I'm not a child, I just don't age as fast as you guys. So the 2 of them kind of get taken out. Brawl, he's trying to heal himself, and Varian's like, stand back, I got this. And he decapitates one of the other ogres pretty much immediately, crushing them, and then he faces down the other one and he smokes everybody. So as he is just going off as a whirlwind of steel and blood, that is when one of the trolls in the crowd looks and says, Logush lives. Logush is what they refer to the wild god Goldrin as. And if you remember, we did briefly mention Goldrin when we talked about the Worgen, because the Scythe of Elune is actually fashioned from one of his teeth. So basically the curse of the Worgen comes from his fury. What that even means to them, it is that he is so ferocious and so powerful and unyielding in combat that he's seen basically as the reincarnation of this wild god that died during the War of the Ancients. And he single-handedly killed like thousands and thousands of demons during the War of the Ancients. So he fucks. That's when they kind of begin chanting Logush, Logush, and that is where Varian essentially gets his title of the Wolf.